Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Thursday morning here from the Bismarck Event Center. Today it's our first of 3 days of the coverage of the 2025 North Dakota State Volleyball Tournament. I'm Chase Miller with you courtside inside the Bismarck Event Center, and this is our pregame show brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. We have two matches in the 9 o'clock hour for a little, well, you can call it brunch or breakfast in volleyball here to start things off. It's Medina-Pingree Buchanan, the number 2 seed, going up against the 7th seed of the Surrey Mustangs. It'll be our first matchup here on the main court. Brady Siebels is in the exhibit hall for the State A quarterfinal round matchup with the Patriots of Mayport CG and the Lakers of Delax Burlington. That'll be again at 9 o'clock in the morning as well for the opening serve. Brady Siebels has a call for you on that one. We'll also cover here on the B side the nightcap scheduled for 5 o'clock with Edgley, Cullumop, Hillier, and Flasher. That again is scheduled at 5 o'clock here coming up later this afternoon. Everything is a rolling schedule unless we get a sweep and start early, but outside that, more than likely will be a rolling schedule throughout the day. In the A, we'll cover Central Casa and Dickinson Trendy at 1 o'clock, and then Valley City and Thompson for the nightcap at 7 o'clock. We will follow these teams throughout the state tournament: Medina-Pingree Buchanan, Edgley, Cullumop, Hillier, the Patriots of Mayport CG, Central Cass, and alongside the Thompson Tommies we will cover throughout the tournament here in Bismarck today. Tomorrow, then it kind of depends on who goes where for 7th place at the Bismarck High School Bismarck High on Saturday, with 3rd place consolation and championship matches here at the Bismarck Event Center. Again, our pregame show continues after this. We'll dive into the matchup a little bit more between the Thunder and the Mustangs, get you ready for what the rest of the day is going to bring in the State B tournament. Also, talk about some of the history here for these respective clubs, all ahead of our opening serve and our starting lineups here today as well. Again, this is our pregame show brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Winner plays again 24 hours from now in the semifinals. Loser plays in the consolation semis tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. We'll continue with more after this here in Bismarck. At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here inside the Bismarck Event Center, our pregame show brought to you in part by Irie Insurance continues here as we take a look at the drive to state for both the Thunder and the Mustangs. For Medina-Pingree Buchanan, 25-7 on the season. Head coach is J.C. Connell. Here's how they got through their Region 1B tournament. They were able to defeat in the Region 1 tournament, earned a win in the quarterfinals, beat Richland in the quarterfinals in 4 sets, topped Kidder County in 4 in the semis, and defeated Linton HMB in the Region 1B championship from Jamestown a week ago tonight. for MPB to clinch their second state tournament appearance in program history and back-to-back as well here for the Thunder. The Thunder this season 3-2 against the state tournament field. It's the first matchup with them and the Surrey Mustangs. Well, for the Mustangs, they're 6-29 on the season. The reason for that record, they had an ineligible player in the regular season, so they had to forfeit all their regular season matchups. Otherwise, this would have been a 20-plus win team entering state, but instead they're 6-29. Michaela Martin, the head coach here for Surrey out of Region 3, District 6. It's the first ever state tournament appearance in program history for the Surrey Mustangs and their drive to state. They defeated Ray in the Region 3B tournament for third place, and then they topped New England in the state qualifiers as well in fourth. So that was for the Surrey Mustangs. Again, they went 0-27 in the regular season due to an eligible player. But this, take that away, a very, very quality program that's been in and around the top 5 polls throughout the state of North Dakota here this season. Also to come later today here from the State B volleyball tournament matchups, you'll have Linton HMB and Ori Deemers. It'll be at 11 o'clock. From there, you have Langdon Area Munich and Central McLean at 3 o'clock. Then Edgeley, Cullmont, Pillier, and Flasher will get underway at 5 o'clock as well. They're going to rotate some of the matches between the Division A, B, and AA from the main arena side and also the exhibit hall side in terms of what the schedule is going to look like here throughout the course of the day. As making its way through here, they're going to have Division B in the main arena throughout the course of the day. Division A will be sprinkled into the exhibit hall and the main arena as well. And then from there, AA will be all in the exhibit hall today. Schedule for tomorrow, a little bit simpler. If you make the semifinals, you're in the main arena. If you're in the consolation portion of the bracket, you're in the exhibit hall. And then from there, it kind of goes hog wild everywhere between Bismarck High Exhibit Hall and the main arena here on Saturday. We'll keep you apprised of what's to come a little bit later on as well. But when we come back here, we'll take a look at some of the players to watch out for here between MPB and the Surrey Mustangs. And also from there, get to our coaches' conversation all ahead of our starting lineups and the opening serve here today in Bismarck. Our pregame show continues after this here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
As we continue on the pregame show here, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance with Medina-Pingree, Buchanan, and the Surrey Mustangs. About 15 minutes or so away from the opening serve here, which means the starting lineups will be make that 15 minutes from the starting lineups, about 20 minutes from the opening serve here today in Bismarck. The Surrey Mustangs, they have 7 seniors on the program. Again, first time that they've ever made it to a state tournament appearance in program history here, and it's youthful as well for the Thunder. They finished 3rd last season in the old Class B, now in the Division B of the 3 division systems here. They have a chance to make some history as well after finishing 3rd place last season. Going through their respective rosters for the Surrey Mustangs, just taking a look at them in terms of their starting lineup here. The 6'2" outside hitter in Mackenzie Neighbors, and also in the 6-foot range is a junior middle blocker in Ava Keller. That's going to be at the net here. And then there's 7 seniors. You got a good back row player in Hannah Arnott for the libero spot here for the Surrey Mustangs. The Mustangs will be out in their blue uniforms here with their white numerals outlined in black, with the white Mustangs in the back outlined in black as well here for the Surrey Mustangs. Well, for the Thunder on Medina-Pingree Buchanan, we kind of mentioned this throughout the course of the Region 1B tournament in terms of Bryn Sorensen, the senior outside hitter, but they had a nice combination play of Destiny Opp, the junior, and also Jorgen Tripp. When those two got going, particularly on the kill side, this MPB team got a lot better in a hurry. Volleyball just Mr. and Miss Steady Eddie with a good back row play from Marley Hoffman, and we'll talk with Coach Connell about Hoffman and her abilities so far here for MPB throughout the course of this season and how she's playing at that libero spot. Obviously, can sprinkle in a little bit of a Martin as well in terms of what they've been able to do, but Hoffman has done a really good job at that libero spot here for Medina-Pingree Buchanan. That's a little bit of a look at some of our players to watch out for here as this one continues, and obviously the biggest thing once you get to a state tournament, and particularly playing at 9 o'clock in the morning, is how is your team going to come out ready to play right off the chute. A theme that we saw in Jamestown in the state qualifiers, all 4 matches, whoever won the first set eventually went on to win the match, whether it was in 3, 4, or 5. If you won the first set, you put yourself in pretty good position, and that'll be something similar here, where the first time for every one of these teams playing here inside the Bismarck Event Center this season from the Division B and Division A ranks as well. We'll continue with more after this here on the pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. We'll get to our coaches' conversations coming up around the corner. We'll hear from Coach Michaela Martin of Surrey, also J.C. Connell from Medina-Pingree Buchanan. And a reminder, the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Back with our coaches' conversation next here in Bismarck.
Imagine your life in Hillsborough, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsborough, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsborough has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsborough, where small-town living means big opportunities.
At Hometown Credit Union, we believe banking should feel personal. That's why we take the time to know your name and your goals. From everyday banking to life's big milestones, we're with you. Whether you're buying your first home, growing your business, or planning for the future, we are here every step of the way. Hometown Credit Union. Your hometown, your people, your credit union.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
What is that? Is that top insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or taupe insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's taupe.
Oh, it's taupe.
That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies. Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the Customer Laser Engraving Center. Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware. As we continue on the pregame show here today for a little breakfast in volleyball here to open up the state volleyball tournament from the Bismarck Event Center. It's the Surrey Mustangs going up against the Thunder. Medina-Pingree Buchanan. Joining us is for Coach Martin. That's Michaela from Surrey's perspective. And let's just talk about the postseason, getting through districts, getting to regions, making it to state. Just kind of take us through what the last 2 weeks have been like for you and this squad. Backs to the wall like everybody in the postseason and find a way to come out on top and get to Bismarck.
It's been a long couple of weeks. We've always found ourselves at the bottom of the seating for the bracket, so we've had a tough road so far, but it's a resilient group of girls and they fought really hard to make it to where they are today.
The 2025 version of the Mustangs able to punch that first tournament appearance here at state. Just kind of what does it mean for this program and the senior class?
It's everything to them. Senior class last year we were really close to making it to state as well, and a lot of them were a part of that team, so they were hungry for that appearance this year, and they're a huge part of why we're here today.
As you go through and you take a look at Medina-Pingree Buchanan, what's the biggest challenge that you've kind of heard or seen from them on film that'll be a challenge here later this morning?
Just from what I've heard and seen, they love to use their outsides, and their outsides are really good hitters. So if we can stop them on that front, I think we should be able to hold our own. We've got a really great hitting core and defensive players and setters just all around.
For you, Coach Martin, for 3 days of volleyball here in Bismarck, win, lose, or draw, what's the one thing you want to see from your team for 3 days here in the capital city at a state tournament?
I just want them to have fun. Not expected for us to be here. We come from a really tough district and region. So the fact that they're here, and I just want them to have fun and take it all in, especially those seniors. You got 3 more days of high school volleyball. Take it all in and just have fun.
The final thing that I'll ask, a trait or characteristic about this team, how do you best describe as someone hasn't seen your team play, or maybe he's just talking to you throughout this season saying, what is the best couple of words that come to mind about this Mustang volleyball program?
They are resilient. They lost a set 8-25, opened up the next set 17-0. So they are as resilient as they come. So,
Coach Martin, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here today.
Thank you.
Again, head coach of the Surrey Mustangs, Michaela Martin. We'll continue with more after this on yourlivevent.com. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
As we continue on our pregame show here today for a little brunch in volleyball to open up the state volleyball tournament. Joining us here from the Medina-Pingree Buchanan perspective is their head coach, that's J.C. Connell. And J.C., I remember talking to you on Thursday, trying to enjoy the weekend a little bit after not having to worry about a qualifier. So what's been the game plan for you and the team as you get ready for Surrey here today from, a week ago when you won the Region 1B championship?
Yeah, we've just been taking it all in. It's just been such a huge accomplishment for us to make it back here. We've had 3 really good practices. We've watched a lot of film on them. Girls are so pumped and excited. I think we're ready to go.
Did you do some morning workouts? We always talk in the Fargo Dome that people try to work inside the gym, because it's a little bit different. Obviously, playing at 9 o'clock in the morning, you might get it once or twice throughout the year with some in-season tournaments. But did you change any practice routines here this week?
Yeah, we had a morning practice yesterday, so it went okay. And mornings make me a little nervous, but I think just being at state and the atmosphere, the girls will be ready to go. It won't matter the time.
What's the one thing you want to see from your club, no matter who you play throughout these 3 days here in Bismarck?
Yeah, I just want them to have so much fun, just live in the moment, have so much energy, just play confident, play for our community, play for each other. We just need, to play our game and we'll be just fine.
You take a look at Surrey, what kind of stands out as a matchup or going to be a challenge coming up here later today?
They have some really good hitters. They have, their number 10, we need to push when she's in the back row. I told them we need to keep them out of system. We need to serve aggressive, and we need to be aggressive on offense too.
And the one thing too, what'd you like from Marley Hoffman, just in her ability so far at the libero spot? What has she done really well throughout the course of the season, but also the postseason?
Her fundamentals are so good. She's such a good passer. Confidence lacks here and there, but her confidence right now is right where it needs to be, and we're so proud of her. She just gives it her all, and she does what's best for the team.
Coach Connell, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here today.
Thank you so much.
We'll continue with more after this. Again, MPB head coach, that's J.C. Connell with us here on YourLiveVent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Look at your calendar. There's still time to complete those building projects before freeze-up. Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has everything you need, top quality building materials, trusted tools, and Midland garage doors. Yes, it's busy now with harvest, but don't wait. Order now to ensure your products arrive on time so your projects are done before the first flake falls. Visit with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro and make your building projects plans a reality. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
As we get you ready here for our starting lineups, that does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. Go to IrieINS.com. That is IrieINS.com. to get a free quote started today. Chase Miller with you. Here's the winner plays 24 hours from now in the State B semifinals, while the loser will play in the consolation semis coming up tomorrow at 5 o'clock as we get to our starting lineups here in the Bismarck Event Center. As our starting lineups here are brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, grower owned. Go to crystalsugar.com. MPB will go like this. Brent Sorensen, a senior outside hitter. Also from there, another junior is Violet Bull, the junior setter. You have Madeline Nagel, the junior opposite for Nagel. Also from there, Marley Hoffman, the junior libero. Jorgen Tripp, the senior outside hitter. Then Destiny Up, the junior middle, and Miss Martin, the senior middle hitter. So Sorensen, Bull, Nagel, Hoffman, Tripp, Up, and Martin here again. Part of the starting rotation here for Medina-Pingree, Buchanan, and the Thunder. Head coach is J.C. Connell. They got here able to earn a win over Linton HMB in 4 in the Region 1, make that in 5. 5-set win in the Region 1B Volleyball Championship over Linton HMB. Again, the Thunder at 25-7 on the season. Head coach is J.C. Connell. As we head to the Surrey Mustangs here, head coach is Michaela Martin. They will go like this. Kate in the starting lineups here for the Mustangs out of District 6 and Region 3. Avery Cree, the junior setter at 5'5". Ava Keller, a junior middle blocker at 6 foot. Hannah Arnott a senior at 5'5". Also in the starting lineups, you have Chloe Spalding, the junior middle blocker at 5'10". Mackenzie Neighbors, a senior outside hitter at 6'2", with Cameron Guy, a senior outside of 5'7", and Braylee Brunsell, the junior opposite at 5'9". Cree, Keller, Arnott, Spalding, Neighbors, Sky, and Brunsell. The Surrey Mustangs at 6-29 on the season. That record because of an ineligible player, so they had to forfeit all their regular season matches. The head coach is Michaela Martin. The winner of this game will play the winner of Linton HMB or our Redeemers in the semis. The loser will play the loser of that. It's a 2-7 matchup. The 2 seed of MPB and the 7 seed of Surrey. That is our starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, grower owned. Go to crystalsugar.com. We're back after this with the opening serve. Next, it's a State B here at the Bismarck Event Center.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of the Fargo-Moorhead area and surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into settling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
Nice crowd filing on in for both the Surrey faithful and the Medina-Pingree Buchanan faithful as they have trickled on in here into the Bismarck Event Center here for the state volleyball tournament. We'll have all 3 days covered for you in a multitude of ways. We'll be covering again Edgeley, Cullomop, Hillier, and MPB here for the B. On the A side, we'll have coverage of the Mayport CG Patriots. Their match about to get underway with Delax Burlington. Also on YourLiveEvent.com with Brady Siebels from the exhibit hall here just after the 9 o'clock hour. And then from there, we'll have Central Cass at 1 o'clock against Dickinson Trendy, and the nightcap in the A with Thompson and Valley City in the 4-5 matchup. For more information, check out our website, YourLiveEvent.com, or simply hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. The Mustangs are opening up the serve here with Cameron Guy, as this one will be underway at 9:10 on a Thursday morning. The State B Volleyball Tournament is underway here in Bismarck. For the Thunder, they will go back set. Here's a right-handed swing cross court. This one is in the court of play. Give Violet Bull the assist. A back set on the way to Destiny Up with the first kill here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. So MPB playing with a lead here as they will see it now to the service line. As making their way to serve will be Lockenmeyer. The sophomore DS comes into the middle. That'll be a nice dig by Arnott. Set to the outside. This one up and over. A little roll shot by Neighbors. For the Thunder, they will set it. Here comes down the middle. Out of play on the attack by Sorensen. And the Surrey Mustangs tie this one up at 1 apiece. Not a bad look. Just a one-on-one block there. Sorensen just missed the back right corner. Service here for Chloe Spalding, the junior middle blocker. As Spalding will see this into the middle. Violet Bowl set near side. Here goes a left-handed tip by Sorensen, partially blocked, and a good spot on the way quickly here for Keller. As it came down, then Keller able to push it over to the back right corner there where there was nobody home, and the Surrey Mustangs are playing with their first lead. As the service will continue here for Spalding. Spalding will go to Hoffman. Bowl set middle. This one coming as Sorensen free ball over on the third. Setting this one up is Cree into the middle. A little power tip on the way by Keller will be out of play on the far side, and we're knotted at 2 apiece. Both teams having to file on in here and kind of get ready. You don't really play a lot of morning matches throughout the course of the season unless you have some mid-season Delax Burlington kind of tournaments throughout the course of the year. As this one will be tipped on the way there by Neighbors. With it now set middle. Here comes Sorensen for the kill. Give Bull the assist. It's 3-2. But this is one of those things where both coaches and their teams were already in the building by 8 o'clock and ready to go, and seeing the fans filing on in when the doors opened at 8 as well. Service from Hoffman. This one will go to Arnott. Mustangs back set to the outside. Right-handed attempt over the double there is Neighbors. Violet Bowl set near side. They're going to Sorensen one more time through the double. Good up by the Mustangs as they will see this again. Blocked, and this one will go down for the point. With it is Mackenzie Neighbors, but a really good job in the back row by Cameron Guy keeping that ball alive here for the Mustangs. So far, tied at 1, tied at 2, and tied at 3 here in set number 1. It's a 2 seed of MPB against the 7 seed here of the Surrey Mustangs. Service here for Surrey as Kate Mogard, the senior at 5'7", onto the service line. Mogard will see this one, and this will be a service error, first one of the match. So Mogard will have her first service error, and the Thunder will be playing with a 1-point edge as they will head to the service line here for MPB. Violet Bull, an all-District 2 performer at the center spot to the service line here for the Thunder. Bull knuckles that one across. With it here on the bump goes Mogard to the outside. There's a block, and that'll be down for the point, though, as it finishes on the Thunder side. As Harley on the outside, as Riles will get that point. It's now 4-3 here for the Mustangs. Surrey with the serve here at 4-3 as they will see it on the back set here for the Thunder. On the outside, off the block, down for the kill is Sorensen. Got it off the side of Cameron Guy, and we're knotted at 4 apiece. Give you a prize of what's going on out of the exhibit hall. DLB leads Mayport CG 5-3 at the Lakers and the Patriots. Yeah, Brady Siebel's on the call for you on that one as well here on YourLiveEvent.com. Free ball over by Surrey with Riles. Great sprawling attempt by Sorensen, but it hits the post. Not for the lack of hustle on the free ball, just a really good spot as it's now 5-4. So Harley already with a couple of points here for the Mustangs as it's a 5-5 contest, Service on the way here for Surrey. Sorensen into the middle, Violet Bowl set near side. Here's a right-handed swing on the attempt there by Opp, partially blocked. Keller will set to the near side as this one is going to be in for the point. Harley's done it again. So Mustangs will take it here. It's 6-5. As the Mustangs and the Thunder right now, which team's going to go on a little 5-0, 6-0 run might be the question. You get to state, you can throw records out the door, all about matchups and how your team plays on each particular day. As Keller comes to the service line. She'll go short. Hoffman with a diving dig. Back set. This one unable to get across the net on the swing there from Jorgen Tripp. It's now 7-5. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. As service here for Keller. Keller will come into the middle. With it now are the Thunder. Set near side. There's a nice swing down the line for the kill for Destiny Opp. Opp is able to get the point. That'll be her second kill. It's 7-6. And we'll continue to see what happens, especially if you get to a long 4-set or 5-set in terms of some of the records here at the State B Volleyball Tournament. Everything now will be modern era records after going to 3 divisions here this season. Free ball over by the Mustangs after the serve by Riles. With it now, Bull set near side. Here goes Up with the little tip off the side of the block for the kill one more time. But we'll have this one out of play. And they will say it's going to be point here for the Mustangs, so never touched off the block. So take it. It'll be just 2 kills here for Destiny. Substitution into the game will be Kate Mogard, as Mogard will check in now. And also check in into the contest will be Avery Cree. So Mogard will check out. Cree will check in here for Surrey. Cree, the 5'5 junior setter. Mustangs lead it at 8-6, and we'll have the serve here for Surrey. As this will be short, good serve. Violet Bowl able with the left hand. Hoffman trying to punch it over, can't do so, as it's 9-6. Mustangs with the largest lead here in set number 1, up by 3. Service will continue here with Cree. Sorensen will play it right in front, and that's going to be an ace. Cree with the first ace of the state tournament, and we got our first timeout on the floor. The Surrey faithful on their feet, up by 4. It's 10-6 in set number 1.
Welcome to the city of Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity. Here, you don't just find a house, you find a quality of life. Safe neighborhoods, affordable living, and a community that treats your family like their own. Build your dream home with lots starting at an attractive price and enjoy homeowner incentives and grant funds to help make it yours. Come live, work, and thrive in Hillsboro, where you don't just live, you belong.
Timeouts brought to you in part by Bank North. They've been a trusted financial partner for generations, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper. To see what values-based banking can do for you, visit banknorth.bank. That's banknorth.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Here today on YourLiveEvent.com as we take a look inside the match between DLB and Mayport CG. It's the Lakers up over the Patriots in set number 1 here at 10-7 as the Lakers have an early lead over the Patriots of Mayport CG. In the Division B and Division A matchups, both are 2-7 matchups here. The AA will get underway at 11 o'clock this morning with Bismarck Century and West Fargo Horace. The Hawks, the number 4 seed from the East. The Bismarck Century Patriots, the number 1 seed from the West here in the quarterfinals in AA. Also later today, Cheyenne against Minot in the top half of the bracket. Bottom half of the bracket will feature West Fargo and Bismarck high at 5. Then Jamestown and Fargo Davies play the nightcap at 7 o'clock tonight with the Blue Jays and the Eagles. Service here from Cree, back left corner. Nagel will play it, Bowl set near side. This one able to get pushed across by Tripp. Tight at the net, Tripp's going to earn the block. Cree saves it, pushing it back left corner, and so far Surrey will see this one out of play. Good spot, though, for the Mustangs there for Spalding, as a point will come out, and so far Surrey has been going right after those left and right corners, whether it's been a push or a spike here in this opening set. Service for Nagel. This one comes to Arnott, playing it's going to be Cree on the bump. Another opportunity here, able to go down for the points. Spalding with the kill. As a point will come down here for Spalding, it's 11-7. Well, he said who would kind of make that first run after being tied at 4 apiece, and the answer right now is Surrey as they lead it by 4, as Guy will head to the service line. Guy down the line for the second ace here for the Mustangs. Make it a 12-7 contest. So the Mustangs lead it by 5 here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, thanks in part to some good serves, already with 2 aces here in the first. Guy into the middle. Sorensen will play a Bowl with the back set. Here's a right-handed attempt and a block coming down. Mackenzie Neighbors with the block. On the outside is trying to get that one across here for MPB. On that outside again was Destiny Opp. So 13-7 Mustangs galloping up here by 6. As they will see it here with Cameron Guy. Guy to Hoffman. This will be another ace. Guy gets her second. 14-7 Mustangs. As Surrey right now, so far the difference, quite frankly, has been the service line. They've gotten 3 aces and really quality serves. Guy into the middle. Sorensen will play this one to Bull. Dump opportunity on the dump kill, and Bull buries it. Big side out there from an MPB perspective, trying to see if they can get a little shot in the arm. Violet Bull pulls out the dump kill, and Surrey just wasn't quite ready for that one. Point here for the Thunder. More importantly, they also get the side-out variety as they will head to the service line here with Lockenmeyer. And then we'll get a jump as the volleyball comes into the court of play. So with it now will be Lockenmeyer back to the service line one more time here for MPB. As the Thunder will see it back left corner. With it now is going to be Crease set middle. This one pushed down the line, and this one will be a point or a double. They're going to say a double. So take anything away after we have the double on the attempt there from Surrey, trying to get that one over on the push with Spalding. Service for Lockenmeyer. Lockenmeyer going to go short with it. Nice dig there by Arnott. And Arnott now will have a free ball over on the third. Violet Bowl set near side. Here goes Sorensen for the kill. Bryn's got her third. It's 14-10. MPB getting Sorensen back out in front of that rotation on the outside here after playing in the back row. Service here for Lockenmeyer. Lockenmeyer into the middle. Arnott will play it here to Kreese. Set to the outside. Right-handed swing by Neighbors on top of the double for the kill, going cross courts. 15-10 here for the Mustangs. Just everything in system there for Surrey as Cree was able to put it to the outside, and the 6'2 Neighbors hammered it down for the point. Spalding served to Hoffman in the middle. Violet Bowl will set near side. Here goes the right-handed attempt for Sorensen, and Bryn starting to heat up. She's got her fourth kill to lead the floor. State Volleyball Tournament here today on yourliveevent.com. As over in court on the exhibit hall, the Patriots have flipped the script with a 15-14 lead now over DLB. This one comes into the middle as Ava Keller able to get the kill. That'll be her second, and Surrey will take the points here at 16-11. As a serve will be upcoming here for Kate Mogard. Mogard, the 5'7 senior, part of the 6'2 rotation here this morning for head coach Martin and the Mustangs. Again, first state tournament appearance in program history for Surrey. Sorensen will see it here to Bull. Coming off that slide is Sorensen. No block at the net. She hits the ribbon good up in the back there by Guy. This is going to be tipped across. Sorensen with a sprawn attempt. Going to be tight for Hoffman, and the point will come down. So really good spot here for Surrey for Ava Keller, and a timeout on the floor for MPB. Surrey 17, the Mustangs up by 6. Timeout here for Medina-Pingree Buchanan.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-size hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. And a volleyball match that got underway at 9:10 here this morning. The first of 6 matches here in the main hall. First of 6 matches in the exhibit hall. 12 total today between the 3 divisions. First year, inaugural year here in North Dakota of 3 divisions for volleyball. This one will be a miss hit, no touch after the attempt on the outside by Jorgen Tripp. It's 18-11, and Surrey right now pretty much on the way. Service here will be with Kate Molgard. This one comes into the middle with Bryn Sorensen. Back set. Sorensen right-handed swing, and putting it right back home is Ava Keller for the kill. Keller able to time that one up perfectly for the block, that is. It's 19-11. If you're MPB, this might be one of those sets where you take everything that has gone poorly, as they do get the side out here. Try to get the point there with Jorgen Tripp, but could be one of those where you try to flush everything out in one set and then try to get back in the swing of things in the second, but still time to try to come back in the first with Violet Bull to the service line. Bull into the middle. This one will come to the Mustangs. With it, there is Mogard set to the outside, tip over the double on the way from Riles. So far, we just haven't seen a lot of volleys that have gone back and forth as this one hits the post on the free ball across. It's 20-12. The other thing from the MPB perspective, the passes just haven't been crisp, where Bulls had to kind of track some passes down throughout the course of the match as Tripp goes into the back. This one dug up there by Neighbors, set into the middle. Keller over the double. Nicely done by Bull on the help. This one bumped. Free ball does get over on the third by Schmidt. Surrey back set, right-handed swing, as this will be 4. It never got over on the attempt from Harley Riles, and the point comes to MPB. 20-13 Mustangs here in set number 1. Service for Sorensen, the future VCSU commit. As with it now is Surrey. They will back set. Here goes Keller on the power tip, covered there by Schmidt. pushed across on the second by Bull. Mustangs will have to see this one at the attack line, up and across on a little roll shot there from Guy. Bull set near side. Here goes up with the left-handed tip and down for the point. Destiny up with her third kill. As a Thunder, quite frankly, this has been about the best in rhythm they've been. It's 20-14. Service for Sorensen. Arnott plays this one up, trying to get a free ball across. They do here on the way by Riles. Hoffman set near side. Destiny up on the attack into the net. So after a little momentum swing there from MPB, the Mustangs able to earn the point, and they will have the serve here with Ava Keller. Keller with the serve. Good spot. It comes right back across. Mustangs will utilize it here quickly to the outside. Right-handed swing on the attempt there from Guy. Nice dig. Dump opportunity by Bull. Rice spread out there from Mogard. And another up and over roll shot here from the Mustangs. Hoffman with the bump. She'll come to Destiny Opp. Right-handed swing. Partially blocked at the net by Spalding. With it, back set. Now it's going to be Riles unable to get that one over. 21-15, side out here from MPB, just kind of hanging around here in set number one, trying to see if they can make a good push here late in the first. Jorgen Tripp with the serve to the back left. With it now it's going to be Mogard set. Spalding with the tip over on the third. Thunder, they will have it. There's a push back left corner by Sorensen. Mustangs free ball here from Riles. Back right. With it now is Bull set near side. Here goes up with the push off the side of the block. Setting this one up is Mogard to the outside, up and across. Sorensen in the middle to Bull. Back set on the way. Right-handed swing cross court for Schmidt. And we get a net violation here on the Mustangs. Longest volley of the match goes to MPB here at 21-16. Service. As this one will make its way across. The Mustangs, the right-handed side, able to tip that one over, but this will be down for the points. Or do we have a point here for MPB? They're going to say coming across on the line there on the way is going to be Riles. So point will be for the Thunder. It's 21-17 service as Arnott will play it. With it now is Guy. And this one will get pushed across on the third by Spalding. For the Thunder, they will come to the outside. Destiny Opp will see this one for the kill. Opp's got her fourth, and the Thunder, all of a sudden you look up on that scoreboard and boom, it's a 21-18 contest. Service here for MPB. Surrey will send it near side. Riles with the tip, going to get thrown right back across after the block by Martin. Tight, trying to put this one down and no one coming through. A point here will be for MPB across the way. It's 21-19, and Surrey needs a timeout. 21-14, 5 straight points rounded off by the Thunder. Timeout here for the Mustangs. We're back to finish out set number one when we return.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Looking in on court number 2 or the exhibit hall, Mayport CG 23-19 over Des Lacs Burlington in the first set. So the Patriots trying to get up 1-0 here in the main hall after the serve by MPB. This will be a right-handed attempt, and the pass just can't keep it in the court of play after the swing by Guy. So Guy able to see that one for the points. So Guy will get the kill. Side-out opportunity here for Surrey, up by 3. But the Thunder have given themselves a chance to come back in the first set. The Mustangs want to eliminate that with some good serves here by the junior and Cree. Cree into the middle. Playing this one now is Bull. Back set. Right-handed swing is up, trying to go down the line, but hits it into the net. It's 23-19. 2 points away from Surrey here in set number 1. As Cree has done a nice job with one ace so far here in the match. Cree into the middle. Sorensen will play it. Bull set near side as this gets pushed across there from Martin. With it now the Mustangs. Spalding with the left-handed tip gets across the net. Good coverage there by Bull. Free ball here from Hoffman. With it now for Surrey as Cree will see it just across here for the Mustangs as it hits the top of the net with Guy. Pushed over on the second. Outside one more time. Free ball on the way from Arnott. Bull set near side. Here goes up with a right-handed tip and point and down. Destiny with her 5th kill to lead the floor. 23-20. And set number 1 in the exhibit hall goes to the Mayport CG Patriots, so they have a 1-0 set lead. Service for the Thunder as this one comes to the back left. Arnott will play it here to Cree. Spalding right-handed swing for the kill. Able to get it through the double. Chloe Spalding, a balance attack for Surrey with Riles, Keller, Spalding, Neighbors, and Guy all having a point here from the kill category line. It's 24-10 and a set point here for the Mustangs. As they will see this one here with Guy into the middle. Bull dump opportunity, and she gets the dump kill. Violet Bull has used that to her advantage a couple of times so far with a couple of kill varieties at that. It's 24-21. Service for Lockenmeyer. Lockenmeyer in the regional tournament got on a run at the service line a couple times. We'll try to do that here. Still a set point for Surrey. This one gets pushed down, and the point will eventually make its way here for Martin. It's 24-22 as we see the Thunder with Lockenmeyer continue to serve in a set point here for the Mustangs. The senior middle able to put the ball down there for the Thunder. Service for Lockenmeyer. This one be tight at the net, off the ribbon. Joust going to be won by the Mustangs, and we'll see a jump with a inadvertent whistle. So we'll do it again. So we'll have a inadvertent whistle and a jump. Service will come back again for MPB. That was about our first joust of the match. Haven't seen a lot of 50-50 balls so far. Not a lot of terrible long rallies early on this morning match. Crane to the outside, right-handed swing across, down for the kill. Neighbors with her 3rd and give Cree the points on the assist. Set number 1 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard goes to Surrey, 25-22. Back with our set recap next here on YourLiveVent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
New Solid Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
At Castleton Lumber, they want to be part of every stage of your building project from the ground up. Let them assist with planning your project timeline in a way that's affordable and efficient. Castleton Lumber has everything you need to get the look you love with windows, siding, roofing, and doors. From choosing the right materials to the finishing touches, you can count on the folks at Castleton Lumber. Stop in and talk with the crew today or call 347-4471. That's 347-4471. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, set number 1 goes to Surrey, 25-22. Balanced offense again for Coach Martin's club. Mackenzie Neighbors with 3 kills, Harley Riles and Ava Keller all with 3. The difference was the aces, 3 of them for Surrey, 0 for MPB. The Mustangs with 1 service error. They were led by Cameron Guy with 2 aces, and Avery Cree had 1 ace. For MPB, led by the 5 kills of Destiny Up and the 4 kills of Bryn Sorensen here, as it was tied at 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then Surrey led throughout the remainder of the match. Thunder got it close a couple of times within 2 at 21-19, but the Mustangs pull off the win here for the Surrey Mustangs. Set number 1 again goes to Surrey, and then the exhibit hall, set number 1 went to Mayport CG, and they also take an early lead here in set number 2 as they have an advantage at 4-1 over Delax Burlington, the Lakers. Still to come later today here from the B side, Linton HMB and our Redeemers will play next at 11 o'clock in the morning. And then you got Langdon Area Munich and Central McLean at 3. And Edgeley, Cullum, Montpelier, and Flasher will play at 5. All those matches will be right here on the main arena in the Bismarck. Event Center. Service here for MPB to open up set number 2. As this will flutter across, Arnott will play it to Cree. With it now is Spalding, right-handed swing over the double. Nice up by Hoffman. Tight punched across by Bull. With it now is Surrey with Cree on the bump. This one by Spalding in the middle. Able to get across. Bull will have to have a back bump. Goes to the near side. Up and over. A little roll shot by Sorensen. Nice dig by Cree. Set to the outside. Right-handed attempt there is Cameron Guy. With it, Bull near side. Sorensen right-handed swing. Push right back over here. Dump opportunity by Bull. Kept alive not once but twice. Spalding with the left hand as nice up here from MPB. Good push by Sorensen. Covered nicely on the outside. With it now another right-handed swing on the attempt there from Guy. And this one off the ribbon. Sorensen free ball over. Surrey with it. Spalding pushes it across and it'll be out of play. Good volley. Point goes to the Thunder. So MPB with some work to do, down by 1 set after falling in set number 1, 25-22. But here the Thunder will have it up by a point to open up set number 2, and they get their first ace as well. Lockenmeyer with the ace. Set it in the first set that when she gets to the service line, can have some good serves of her own right. Lockenmeyer able to flutter that one just over the ribbon. Lockenmeyer does it again, and she gets back-to-back aces. 1 is good, 2 is better. Lockenmeyer and the Thunder out to a 3-0 lead. As the Thunder, with their largest lead of the match here, to open up set number 2. Lockenmeyer will see this one across. With it now set to the outside. Spalding going to go short, and we get a net violation here on the Thunder. Makes it 3-1. So side out here for the Surrey Mustangs as they will make their way to the service line with Cameron Guy. Guy with the running jump serve here into the middle. The Thunder will play this one with Bull. Now comes Sorensen, right-handed swing. Nice up on the way from Neighbors as Spalding gets it across, and that's in for the points. So far, Surrey's found MPB just maybe a skosh on a system here. Spalding with the kill. It makes it a 3-2 contest. As the serve will continue. Guy just over, gets the ace. That'll be her third. And just floats across and comes down like a nasty 12-6 curveball in baseball. Just has some really good rotation on it. As with it one more time will be Guy. Guy, another knuckler across. Nice dig on the way from Nagel. To the outside goes Sorensen with the block is Spalding. Spalding with the block. And it's Surrey now up 4-3. First lead for the Mustangs early on in set number 2. Guy with the running jump serve, back right corner. This will be tight at the net. Putting the ball back away is Spalding. That's the passes. Sorensen was trying to give it to Bull, but then Bull just looked up and boom, there's Spalding, and the ball goes right down the middle, and Surrey has a 2-point advantage. Service here for the Mustangs. As this one able to get to the back left corner. With it, Bull back set. Right-handed swing is Martin. Nice up by Arnott as the Mustangs will back set this one. Able to push it across. Goes Sorensen, and she gets the punch across and gets the point. Make it a 5-4 contest. Service for Hoffman for MPB goes to the opposite libero and Arnott. Cree with the bump. Here goes Neighbors. See this one block. Neighbors will play it off of Spalding. Back to the Thunder side. Bull dump opportunity. This one gets covered by Neighbors. With it now set middle. Spalding right-handed attack, and she puts the ball down. Spalding with the kill. Be her fourth. It's a 6-4 lead here for Surrey. Service on the way for Spalding. Spalding with the serve down the line. Good up on the way by Nagel. This one has to get a free ball over. They're able to do so with Lockenmeyer as the Mustangs will go to the outside. Right-handed swing and another attempt by Neighbors. That's her fourth kill. The size right now here of Surrey just a little bit taller up front. Starting to possess some problems here for the Thunder. As we see Spalding with it yet again. Violet Bull set middle. Here's a right-hand attempt by Sorensen. She gets the kill. That'll be her fifth. Sat out here for the Thunder. They're back within 2. It's 7-5. Service will be on the way for Violet Bull. Bull to the service line. Serving from the north to the south end here inside the Bismarck Event Center. Arnott will play it to Cree. Back set on the way. This one unable to get across on the attempt by Neighbors. On a hitting error here from Surrey. Haven't said that too much here in this morning's session. It's 7-6. Set number 2 at the exhibit hall. The Patriots lead the Lakers 10-4 for Mayport CG out in front after taking set number 1. Surrey going to see this one tight. And eventually will be 4 and can't get across. So a good block by Surrey, and they get the point here at 8-6. Going back through just some individual records in a match. Single matches, Allison Opp, Hazen against Stanley with 15 back in 2009 for an individual record. Aces 25 in a single match. That was 2011, Stanley against Grant County. Free ball over for MPB. Surrey, where will they go? They'll have the back set here. Right-handed swing over the double on the attempt. There is Riles. With it now, back row attack as this one gets across. Mustangs will play with Mogard. Into the middle, trying to get this tip and down for the points. Ava Keller with the kill. It's now 9-6. So for the Mustangs with Mogard back to service line here. The senior at 5'7". As Mustangs lead it by 3 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Mogard into the middle to Hoffman. Bull with the set to the near side. Right-handed swing over the double. And this one eventually goes down for the point. MPB will take it here with Jorgen Tripp. Destiny Opp will come in. It's 9-7 here as the Mustangs trailing it by, or lead it by 2 here over the Thunder. Sorensen with the serve. Into the back will hit this one short. Arnott will play it. Trying to get a free ball over. They will. Sorensen a chance for the Thunder. Bull set middle. Here's a right-handed swing. Returned right back over. Ava Keller with the block after the attempt by Tripp. And a timeout on the floor will break as well. It's 10-7 Surrey on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. They've been a trusted financial partner for generations. Visit banknorth.bank. That's banknorth.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender at Bank North. Last year, Class B, Langdon Area Munich won over South Prairie Max in 5 to win that championship. As after the timeout here, the Thunder will get the side out with Destiny Opp with her 6th kill of the contest. And with the win for Langdon Area Munich, they tied Thompson for the most all-time in program history in Class B with 5 state championships. Destiny Opp will have another chance. Good up on the way by Keller, trying to get a free ball over the Mustangs, able to do so. Sorensen to Bull, set near side. Opp one more time down the line, and she will eventually get the points. Good hustle here from Surrey, though. Trying to hustle after that one was Mackenzie Neighbors. But after the timeout here for MPB, they've gone the outside a couple of times to Destiny Opp, and she's found a way to get a couple of points. Service into the middle. Arnott will play this one to the outside. This is able to get tipped across by Riles. Good up. Opp one more time here. They throw the double up, and she gets it through for the kill. Had the tandem double there for Keller and Harley Riles, and we're not at 10 apiece. So the Thunder, after the timeout, 3 straight points. And it's our second tie here of set number 2. This will go short. Pushing this one over, but we're going to get a double on the way, double touch. Thunder will take the point. It's 11-10. So MPB with their first lead since it was 3-2 in the set. Sorensen continuing to serve into the middle. Make that trip continuing to serve. Set to the outside. This one down the line after the swing there from Guy. With it, up right-handed attempt off the ribbon for the kill. How do you do, Destiny? It's 12-10. And so far, from this outside, Violet Bull continuing to feed and find Destiny up. Here from that outside hitter perspective. Surrey looking for a good pass. This one will be back set. Here goes Keller. A little roll shot over the single block. Bull set near side. Up one more time. Sees it for another kill. Oh, Destiny. 13-10. That's a 6-0 run here for MPB. Service will continue with Jorgen Tripp. Tripp just over. Nice up by Neighbors. Set to the outside. This one will be tight across, and eventually the point comes down here for the Mustangs. Cameron Guy able to take the point and the block, but a good run there from MPB to take the lead. Now it's the Mustangs, the service line, as they will have Ava Keller. Keller, the junior, at 6 foot even, with a brace around that left knee with the serve. Bull back set. Here goes off the single. Nice up on the way there from Spalding. Up and over, a little roll shot. Sorensen will play it. Violet Bull back set on the way. This one able to get tipped across by Nagel. With it now for Surrey to the outside, up and over by Guy. As Violet Bull set near side into the back row. Attack now from Sorensen. Neighbors will play it up. Here comes Spalding off the side of the block. With it, Quill and a free ball over. Sorensen's going to play it back right. Good up there from Surrey. Destiny up on the outside, little roll shot. Neighbors will play this one. Set up now to Mogard. With it to the outside. Right-handed swing is blocked and returned back to Surrey. One more time. Spalding up and over on the double. Sorensen, Bull, set near side. Here goes up, right-handed swing, and Spalding throws it back. Her third block of the match. 13-12. And a chance to tie now for the Mustangs, as they will see it here with Ava Keller. Keller into the back left corner. MPB with Bull with the back bump on the way. Right-handed swing as this one's going to be blocked. Bull will push it back left corner. Mustangs will have a chance with it with the back set. Right-handed attempt after the attempt there from Riles, and she will take the point. Knotted at 13 apiece. So after a 6-0 run from MPB, the Mustangs have answered with 3 straight points, and it's a tied at 13 apiece. Service on the way here for Keller. Keller will see this into the back right. With it now for the Thunder. Here goes Destiny up with the tip. Able to play that one up is Keller. Set. Spalding sees it back right. Good up there from Sorensen. With it set near side goes Destiny up. Oh, what a dig on the way by Keller. Here goes Spalding in the middle, but into the net. 14-13 Thunder with the serve and the lead. At the exhibit hall, Mayport CG holding on in set number 2, 20-17 over the Lakers. Patriots have a 1-0 set lead. With it now, Riles will set to Spalding, middle back left corner. This one will be out of play, and it's 15-13. If you're just joining us, set number 1 went to Surrey, 25-22. Difference in that was 3 aces to none for the Mustangs. Surrey will see it. Spalding with the push across. There goes Nagel on the tip. Bull set middle. This one able to put the ball down was Martin, but a better dig. Good push across on the second here from Surrey. Bull will come near side. Here goes Destiny Opp as Spalding gets the block back on the Thunder side. One more time for Opp, as this will be a push off the side of the block, and eventually they see it over by Arnott, but they're going to call a double. 16-13 on a scramble drill by Surrey. They nearly kept the volley going, but they'll be called for the double service on the way here for MPB, as this will be their first service error of the match for the Thunder. 16-14 as we'll get a substitution in for the Mustangs, as Brunsell will check in here. Braley, the junior, opposite, as we'll also get into the game at the service line here with Cree. Cree with the serve. Sorensen will play this to Bull with the bump. This one going to be pushed by Martin. That'll be out of play down the line. 16-15. This volleyball match getting tight here in set number 2. Neither team is led by more than about 3 points here. Taking a look through our stats, as this will be a kill on the way for Martin. Get Bull with another assist, and the Thunder been able to do here as of late. Every time that Surrey's had a chance to either one tie or two take the lead, they have an advantage at some point or find a way to get the side out. Get the serve back on their side as they will see this one here with Lockenmeyer. Lockenmeyer with 2 aces. Arnott will play it to Cree. This one will be right-handed swing out of play after the attempt here by Spalding. It's 18-15. Service will continue with Lockenmeyer. Lockenmeyer flutters that one across. Playing that was Neighbors. Back set on the way. Here goes Guy. Cross court. Good. Side-to-side shot, but out of play. 19-15. And MPB has stretched this one out up to 4 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Another one he might be forced to call a timeout. Service for Lockenmeyer. Just unable to get it across. Mustangs will take it. It's 19-16. One timeout here for MPB has been taken. The Mustangs, they have 2 remaining if needed. Service here for Surrey. This one will go into the middle to Hoffman. With it now is Bull set near side. Sorensen gets the kill. Bryn with the point. It's 20-16. Quick transition game there for the Thunder, and they take advantage of it there for Sorensen. Sorensen, the senior, the District 2 Senior Athlete of the Year, and the Region 1B Senior Athlete of the Year as well. Free ball across, but we'll see another lift and a violation here for the Mustangs. As the Mustangs want a timeout on the floor, it's 21-16 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll break with them here in set number 2.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
After the timeout, Surrey here will come into the middle. With it is going to eventually be a point on the way for the Mustangs with Spalding. So after the point here for Surrey, and we'll take it 21-17. Service on the way for the Mustangs again will be with Chloe Spalding with 5 kills. Spalding with the serve as this one comes to the middle to Sorensen, playing it as Bull set near side. Right-handed attempt by Tripp. She's going to be blocked, and eventually the block will go down from the outside as Brunsell able to join the block party here. And Surrey in their length right now has also just been a difference. I think I'm down for 6, 8, about 10 blocks so far here in this opening quarterfinal round match. Free ball coming across for Nagel. Cree will play this one. Brunsell to the outside. Neighbors over the double. Sorensen will play it. Hoppin with the up. Violet Bull with the push and returned right back down here for Surrey. Ava Keller with the block. And after the timeout by the Mustangs, it's been 3 straight points here for Surrey. Back within 2 and the serve here for Spalding. Spalding back right corner. Sorensen to Bull. This one goes to Sorensen as she pushes it across in the quarter play. Sorensen with the point. 22-19. So Sorensen able to get that one for MPB and a large point at that. It was 22-19 in the first set, Surrey, and it flips a little bit here in set number 2 as the Thunder now lead it 22-19. Volleyball match that got underway 45 minutes ago here in Bismarck. Service as this will be an ace. With it, here is Violet Bull with her first ace of the match. And so far, that's the 3rd ace for the Thunder in the set compared to just 1 for Surrey. Service here for Bull will continue. That'll come into the middle. Mustangs will play it. They'll set to the outside tip over the roll shot. With it now is MPB, and they'll try to get it over on a free ball. They do with Tripp. As Cree with the set. This one will go to the outside. Neighbors right-handed swing for the kill. Oh, that sounded good. Neighbors with her 5th. 22, make that 23-20. As they'll see this now with the serve on the way. As this one will go to the Mustangs, as they'll have Kate Mogard here, the senior at 5'7" on the service line. Mogard into the back left to Sorensen. Bull will play this one back set as Sorensen tries to muscle it across. She does after the deflection by the Mustangs at the net. Outside Neighbors one more time with authority. At 6'2", Neighbors is going to be a problem here throughout the course of this tournament for anybody on that outside and middle spot. 23-21 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, as it's a 2-point lead here for the Thunder.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. The Surrey faithful on their feet, down by 2 here in set number 2 against Medina-Pingree Buchanan. Again, timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. With it on the serve as Hoffman will play this one to the middle to Bull, set near side as that's able to get across on the third by Tripp. With it now, Mustangs to the outside. Neighbors one more time. They get the double, partially deflected. They keep the ball in the court of play. Sorensen with the attack and the kill. Sorensen with her 8th. It'll go off the libero Arnott, and it'll be a set point here for the Thunder. Surrey won the first set 25-22. Thunder with a set point here in set number 2. Sorensen with the serve. Mustangs, they will set this one up to the middle. Keller back right corner, played by Sorensen. Bull will be this on the back off the opportunity. Point will be out, no touch at the net. It's 24-22. So Bull trying to get that one over on the second. And now service here will be with Neighbors. Still a set point here for MPB. Neighbors with the serve into the middle to Sorensen. With it now is Bull set near side. Here goes up off the side of the block, and we're going to the third, tied at a set apiece. Destiny up with her 11th kill. 25-22 Surrey in the first. It's 25-22 MPB in the second. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, we're tied at 1 set apiece.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities.
Here today on yourliveevent.com, 25-22, 25-22. Surrey with the first set, MPB with the second set. Chase Miller with you courtside from the Bismarck Event Center. Taking a look back at the set recap here, tied at 3, tied at 10 and 13. MPB led throughout the majority. Surrey a little bit from 4 points to 10 points had the advantage. Destiny up with 11 kills. Sorensen with 8 so far. Surrey led by Neighbors with 6 and Spalding with 5. 4 aces for the Mustangs with 1 service error. 3 aces for the Thunder with 2 service errors. The winner of this match will make their way tomorrow to play at 9 o'clock in the morning against the winner of our next contest with Linton HMB and our Redeemers. The loser will play at 5 o'clock in the consolation semifinals. Semis tomorrow in the B at 9 and 11 o'clock in the morning. Championship on Saturday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, with place matches at 8, 10, and noon respectively here on Saturday for Division B. The Thunder on their white attire with the red numerals and lettering outlined in black with a little 2 red stripe on the right side, while for the Surrey Mustangs in their blue attire here with the white numerals and lettering outlined in black here for the Mustangs. So after a set apiece, we head to the third, and who can come out on top and play with that advantage going into set number 4 and try to put the game to rest. Mayport CG looking for the clean sweep over to Lax Burlington as the Patriots have a 6-0 lead over the Lakers in set number 3 after taking the first 2 sets in Division A. The winner of that match will play either Central Cass or Dickinson Trendy. Here's a right-handed swing over the double. There goes up. Mustangs will play it to the outside. Right-handed swing is Neighbors. Good dig by Sorensen. Set near side is Opp off the side of the block for the kill. Opp with her 12th of the match, and MPB has a 1-0 lead. So we'll see the serve on the way. It's now for the Thunder. Lockenmeyer to the service line. Lockenmeyer into the middle. Playing this will be Arnott to Cree. Coming to the middle, Spalding. Good up there by Hoffman. Set near side, free ball over, comes across. Cree down to a knee. With it now is Spalding one more time with the right hand. A little tip. As Spalding able to get it tied at 1 apiece. As the Mustangs will make their way to the service line here with the aforementioned Chloe. As Spalding with the neon shoes of both a little pink and a little orange flash with the service there. That'll be the second here for Surrey. It's 2-1 MPB out in front here in set number 3. As Hoffman make her way to the service line. Hoffman into the back right to Arnott. This will be tight. Put the ball away here for MPB is Tripp. That's 3-1. One of the few passes for Surrey that has gone right across to where a block and a hand is there for the Thunder. Hoffman continues to serve. That'll go to Arnott. Cree with the back set. Here goes Neighbors. Never touched. As that one unable to get across the nets. It's 4-1. Service here for MPB on the way. As this will continue with Hoffman. 3-point lead for the Thunder here to open up set number 3. Arnott to Cree. Speaking of 3, that's Cree. As this will be a joust won by Bull, and eventually you'll get that double on the way here for Surrey. So from the MPB perspective, the best start that you can ask for, and a set here as they lead it at 5-1. Service with Hoffman into the middle. Neighbors will play this one. Cree into the back. Free ball goes over here for the Mustangs. Bull set. Coming to the near side. Bryn Sorensen, right-handed swing. Good up on the way from Guy. Right back over on the Thunder side. Sorensen one more time. Guy will play with the left hand with another dig. Violet Bull back set. Here goes Tripp with a tip. There is Neighbors. Free ball pushed across here for the Mustangs. Thunder, where will they go? Bull set near side. Sorensen, third time, gets blocked. Ava Keller able to throw up those left and right hands and get the block. It's 5-2. Reminder, stay tuned to our post-game show. We'll get to our feature Precision Play the Contest, brought to you in part by Agassi Precision Egg. Our Player of the Game brought to you in part by Enbridge. That and more to come on our post-game show. As the Thunder here at Bull set middle. Here goes Sorensen for the kill. Sorensen's got her 9th. As it's a 6-2 contest. And now with it here for MPB to the service line goes Violet Bull. As Bull will come on and serve. As she does, Arnott will play this one. Surrey, free ball, unable to handle that. After the pass from Neighbors to Keller. And now it's Surrey right now looking to get in system and in rhythm a little bit in terms of some of their passes of what they are doing here in set number 3. Bull to the middle. Surrey will set this one up to the outside. There's a right-handed swing and a good one at that here from Harley. Ryle's able to take that, give Mogard the point. 7-3 on the way as Surrey see Mackenzie Neighbors, the senior, as Neighbors will play this one in the middle to Hoffman. Now to Bowl, back set, right-handed swing is Sorensen. She's blocked by Guy. Bowl with the back set. Is this one able to get pushed across? Mustangs will see it now to the outside. Guy one more time down the line in the quarter play. Cameron Guy with the kill. It's 7-4. Good spot by Guy right down the line as they're taking that cross-court shot away. As we'll see it here for Surrey on to serve with Neighbors. Neighbors into the middle to Hoffman. Playing it now as Bull set to the near side. Right hand attempt, a little changeup as it hit the top of the fingertips of Jorgen Tripp. And just like a changeup in softball where it freezes the batter, kind of froze the defense a little bit here for the Mustangs. You'll take the point regardless. 8-4 service here for Sorensen. Back set. Keller right-handed swing across. Nice up by Bull. Hoffman helps it up. Free ball by Sorensen over on the third. Neighbors quickly. This one goes to Mogard. Back across the net here by Riles. Pushed across by Opp. Mogard to the outside. Right-handed swing from Guy over the double. MPB near side. Destiny able to see this one come across, and eventually it'll be 4. Or a lift. They'll call it a lift. It's 9-4. Regardless, it was going to be 4 or a lift. Point here for MPB. In the exhibit hall, the Patriots 13-9 over to Lax Burlington as they are looking for the sweep in the quarterfinals for the 2 seed in A. As the 7 seed here in Surrey able to get that point after a little roll shot there from Riles, as they are down by 4 right now against the number 2 seed in B at 9-5 in MPB. Surrey with the serve here with Keller. Nice up by Hoffman, set near side. Destiny up over the double, gets the points. Destiny with her 13th kill. It's 10-5. As the Thunder make their way back to the service line one more time with Jorgen Tripp. Tripp, 4 to 5 seniors on the roster this season for the Thunder. That goes to Neighbors. With it now is Mogard. Riles sees this one partially blocked. With it now, Spalding, right-handed swing out of play. No touch. It's 11-5 and a timeout on the floor. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's MPB 11, Surrey 5 here on YourLiveVent.com.
At Hometown Credit Union, we believe banking should feel personal. That's why we take the time to know your name and your goals. From everyday banking to life's big milestones, we're with you. Whether you're buying your first home, growing your business, or planning for the future, we are here every step of the way. Hometown Credit Union. Your hometown, your people, your credit union.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Chase Miller with you here from the Bismarck Event Center after the timeout, brought to you in part by Bank North. See what values-based banking can do for you at banknorth.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Looking at the exhibit hall, the Mayport CG Patriots with a 16-13 lead over Lax Burlington. Patriots again looking for the straight sweep here over the Lakers. If they can find themselves in the semifinals. On the A side, they will await the winner then of Central Cass and Dickinson Trendy. We'll have that match for you at 1 o'clock here this afternoon on YourLiveEvent.com. For the Mustangs, they will set to the near side. This one trying to get across, but we're going to get a violation going over and across the net here for MPB on the block. It's 11-6. As for the Thunder, this is match number 33 on the season. Well, for the Mustangs, this is match number 36 on their campaign. Regardless, however you slice it, a win gets you into the 9 a.m. semifinal tomorrow morning for a little more of breakfast and volleyball here from the capital city. As they'll see it here with Cree. Cree to serve, back left corner. Violet Bull with the set. Here goes up. Going to see a block. Pushed across by Nagel. Cree set middle. Here goes Spalding with the tip down for the point. Over the double. Nobody able to help it out. as Spalding with her 7th kill of the match. It's 11-7. Service for Cree. This one will go to Hoffman. Bowl with the left hand, able to keep it moving, and then Sorensen free ball over Cree as this one goes to Brunsell. Middle Spalding, just a little roll shot. Good dig by Bowl. Trying to get that free ball over by Opp. With it again comes the Mustangs. Brunsell goes to the outside, this time to Guy, into the net. It's 12-7 here for MPB as they're nearly halfway home here in set number 1. As they'll see it here with Nagel. Nagel with the serve into the middle to Neighbors. Playing this one is Cree. Set to the outside. Spalding with the kill. Chloe gets her 8th. As it's a 12-8 contest. Service here for Surrey. As they will see this one here with Cameron Guy. As Guy with the serve. Into the back to Hoffman. As with it now is Bull with a free ball across. Arnott will play this one to Crease. Set outside. Neighbors over the ribbon, and she gets the kill. Neighbors with her 7th. It's 12-9. And a timeout here for Medina-Pingree Buchanan. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. Timeout on the floor here for MPB.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Today, here in Bismarck, it's our 2 matches here in the 9 o'clock hour. We'll have our 2 of 5 coverage. We will bookend the day to start and finish the day here on the main court with Thompson and Valley City in the Division A bracket later tonight at 7 o'clock. Service here for Surrey after the timeout continues with Guy. Up to the near side is Tripp able to get this one over. Check that. That was Martin for MPB. Middle, Spalding kill. Back left. Able to get the point. Spalding with her 3rd kill of the set. It's 12-10. As Surrey and MPB, the Thunder last season, first time at a state tournament, won in this round, lost in the semis, then eventually finished 3rd at the state tournament, finishing with a mark of 31 wins, 7 losses, and 1 tie a season ago for the Thunder. Service to the back left. Violet Bowl will back set. Here goes Destiny up. Able to see that on the deflection of the left hand by Neighbors. Up with the kill. A match leading 14 here for Destiny. Much as we've talked about Bryn Sorensen, and rightfully so, last week in Jamestown, Destiny Opp has been equally as good, and even in today, maybe just a little bit better from the Thunder perspective of needing her to put the ball down here for the Thunder. As they can't handle the serve, it's going to be 14-10. It went 1, 2, 3, could never get across, and guess who? Lockenmeyer again with a really good serve from MPB. Stop me if you've heard that before. Lockenmeyer into the middle. Good pass. Crease set outside. Neighbors down the line. Gets that one for the kill. That'll be her 8th. Surrey back within 3. 14-11 here as MPB has a 3-point advantage in set number 3. Surrey with the serve here with Spalding. Spalding flutters that one over. This will be tight. Put the ball right back across. Here is Surrey. Neighbors yet again, this time for the block. Just Bull doesn't have any chance at that center spot to really do much with that one, as we'll see this on the way here for Surrey, as they will have the serve with Spalding. As Spalding will make her way back to the service line here. It's 14-12 as this one comes into the middle. With it now is Bull set near side. Right-handed tip by Sorensen. With it now is Surrey. This one will come middle right-handed swing for the kill. With it is going to be Ava Keller. 14-13 as we see this here for Surrey, as they will handle it now with Spalding. Spalding in the middle. Hoffman's going to play this one to Bull. Set to the near side, Sorensen, and she will get the kill. Give Bull the assist. Sorensen now in double digits with 10 from the outside. 15-10, one tie so far here in the set. That was at 1 apiece. As we see this at a 15-13 contest. Good up on the way by Arnott. Pushed across, stemmed by Cree, but that'll be a double. So 16-13 here for the Thunder, as they will see this one to the service line and handle it here. Service for Hoffman, that'll come into the middle. Surrey will play this one outside. Neighbors, good up on the way by Nagel. Free ball over from Violet Bowl as the Mustangs will play it here, set middle. Here goes Keller on the tip, can't get across, and we'll see it at 17-13. So 17-13 point here for MPB as they lead it by 4. Hoffman with the serve as this one will make its way for the Mustangs. This will be tipped by Keller, and she gets the point. A little bit of a sporadic point there after the serve receive, but it still goes down, and a side out here for Surrey. As they'll make a couple of substitutions as Mogard will come on and play the back. As coming on to play the front, here will be Harley Riles. Mustangs back within 3. Service here. There's a good dig by Sorensen quickly to the outside as this one's tipped over by Tripp. With it, Neighbors at the attack line across on the 3rd. MPB with a dump opportunity by Bowl. Surrey middle coming to Keller over a triple block, and it's down for the point. Split. Nagel and Hoffman point on the way for Keller. Now that triple block continues to happen. I see some tip lanes open up here for the Mustangs. Back within 2. Service, back right corner, and we'll get a jump as the volleyball comes into the court to play here. 17-15. Second time we've had that happen here so far throughout the match, where we've had a reassess and a jump. Service will continue for Mograd. This one will go to Hoffman. Violet Bowl set middle. Bryn Sorensen off the top of the block. Neighbors will play it here. Mustangs back set. Here's a right-handed tip. Good block by Tripp. Right-handed swing then by Neighbors. Good up by Hoffman. Set near side. Sorensen right-handed swing down the line for the kill. Sorensen's got her 11th. 18-15. Thunder out in front. As it's a straight sweep for Mayport CG against DLB. So the Patriots are into the semifinals at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We'll have that for you right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Right-handed swing is going to bow down for the point as Harley Riles gets the kill. That'll be her 7th. 18-16 as they'll handle it here now for Surrey. As Surrey here with Neighbors into the middle. With it now at the back set. Sorensen right-handed swing for the kill. Bryn's got her 12th. That's a 19-16 lead here for the Thunder. Give Violet Bowl the assist. Sorensen with 12 kills now, with Destiny up with 14 to lead the floor here for MPB. And Sorensen's got to get an ace. That'll be the 4th ace of the match here for the Thunder, as that's the difference right now in that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Service on the way. This will be a service here, the 3rd here for MPB, and now a chance for Surrey to see if they can tie or possibly take the lead here. 20-17, they trail it as they will head to the service line here for Surrey with Ava Keller. Keller into the middle. Sorensen will play it to Bull. Set to the near side. Right-handed swing across will be out of play. After the attempt by Destiny Opp, it's 20-18. J.C. Connell takes a look at the official down the near side. Gonna let this one continue to ride. Service will continue here on the way for Keller. Keller to the back right to Hoffman. Bull will play this one. Destiny Opp able to push it over, but that'll be out of play, looking for the line-to-line shot. And a timeout here for MPB. It's 20-19. Surrey back within a point on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
What is that? Is that top insurance?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Toop Insurance.
Maybe Toupee.
Could be Toupee. Yeah, I don't know.
Or Taupe Insurance, maybe?
I don't think so.
Say it right. That's T-O-O-P. That's Taupe.
Oh, it's Taupe.
That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton. Get in touch with Ryan today for a quote or review of your policies.
20-19 MPB out in front here in set number 3, up by 1 over the Surrey Mustangs. Set number 1 went to Surrey 25-22. Set number 2 went to MPB, also 25-22. Timeouts brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit banknorth.bank. Service for Keller. This will come into the middle to Sorensen. Ball will set near side. Here goes Destiny through the double for the kill. Ops got the kill, her 15th of the match, and the Thunder lead it by 2. 21-19 out in front here for the Thunder, and they will serve on the way with Jorgen Tripp. Tripp into the middle. Surrey will back bump this one. It'll be tight at the net, and the Mustangs are ready for it. To the outside, here goes Guy off the double, playing it as Bowl, pushed to the near side, and up, can't get it over. So 21-20, and a chance here for the Mustangs to try to tie here in this third set. We've seen just one tie, and that was at a point apiece. As you'll see with Cree, one of 4 aces so far here for Surrey, the other 3 by Cameron Guy. As they make sure they got everything set for the rotation. Cree with the serve will go short. Nagel will play this one to Bull. Back set on the way. Here goes up, push back left corner. Neighbors on the cover. Cree's going to see this one middle. Spalding reassess, able to push this one across. With it now is MPB with Opp, able to get it over on the third. Middle, Spalding, right-handed swing for the kill. They got the block up late, and Spalding took advantage. We're tied at 21. Second tie of the match. Back-to-back points here for Surrey. They have a chance to take their first lead of the set. Cree down the line. Nice dig by Sorensen. This one gets across by Opp. With it now is Surrey. They will see it with Cree into the middle. Pushing this one across. Violet Bowl is there. Hoffman will see it now to Opp to the near side. Up and out of play. 22-21. Surrey up by 1. And their first lead in the third. As the Mustangs will see this one here just across. With it, Violet Bowl back set, right-handed across. This one will be in the quarter play. Good spot there for Destiny Opp with the kill. Give Bowl the assist, and the Thunder answer quickly as we're tied at 22. Service upcoming here for Nagel. As Nagel will make her way to the service line. Into the middle. With it, Spalding, right-handed swing over the double. Nice up there by Hoffman. Set near side, goes off, pushing it. Little rainbow push. Neighbors able to cover it. As Cree will see this to the outside. Here goes Guy down the line through the double and got it to go. Guy with her third kill. Surrey leads it by 1. 23-22 service here for the Mustangs. Cameron Guy with 3 kills and 3 aces so far here on this morning. Guy with the running jump serve. That'll go to Nagel. With it now goes Opp. Right-handed swing, deflected, and they get the point. Destiny Opp with the kill. Would have been out otherwise, but she got the deflection, and we're tied at 23 apiece. Service. Who's going to score back-to-back to get to 25 first, or we play a little free volleyball here in set number 3? Service here for Lockenmeyer. Lockenmeyer. As this one will come into the middle to Arnott. Spalding with the tip. Cover nicely. Bowl set. Here goes Sorensen, right-handed swing. She's blocked, and eventually we'll see it with 4. So the block was the net, not a hand of a Mustang, and the Surrey faithful on their feet with a set point here for the Mustangs. As Spalding will make her way to the service line. Spalding to Hoffman. Bowl chases this one down. Sorensen at the 10-foot line. Push over on the third. Cree with the set. Here comes middle to Keller. A little power tip. Good up there from MPB. Right-handed swing. Sorensen with the kill on the transition. Tied at 13. Or make that tied at 24. That's Sorensen's 13th kill. Service on the way for Hoffman. Hoffman to Spalding. This will be tight, and that'll be an ace. It's now a set point here for MPB after the really good serve from Hoffman. Hoffman with a set point. Surrey will see this on the second. Tight. Keller just gets it over on a free ball. MPB Sorensen pushes it on the second, and she hits the back right corner. Sorensen was right out of room, push it over on the second. She'll take the point, and the Thunder take the set 26-24. Oh, what a good third set it was between Surrey and Medina-Pingree Buchanan. We're back with more with our set recap next here in Bismarck.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting section, and check out their different paint mixing options from Benjamin Moore, Clark and Kensington, and Royal. From their grills to Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to the customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
In set number 2, again, MPB grabbed it 26-24. There were 5 ties, and eventually Surrey did take the lead at 22-21 and 23-22, but MPB held on for the win. Destiny Opp with 17 kills. You got 14 on the way for Bryn Sorensen. While for Surrey, they're led by the double digits of Chloe Spalding. Mackenzie Neighbors has 8, and Harley Riles has 7 with Ava Keller as well. MPB so far in this match, 5 aces, 3 service errors. The Mustangs 4 aces to 2 service errors as they open up set number 4. Cree gonna set. Here goes Spalding with the tip across. Nice diving attempt down the way there from Lockenmeyer. Sorensen up and over, a little roll shot. Neighbors will play it to Cree, set to the outside. Here goes Sky over the double. Good up on the way in the back here from Nagel. Sorensen will hit the ribbon. It will go out of play as it hit the ribbon on the out-of-bounds side. And the opening point here goes to Surrey in set number 4. Mustangs to serve here with Cameron Guy. Guy gonna go short, and this will be an ace. Guy has been a problem for MPB at the service line when you look at Surrey. She's got 4 aces, not to mention a handful of just really good serves that has put out a system MPB early in the set. Service for a Guy, that one flutters across. Sorensen to Bowl, dump opportunity, and this one is kept alive. Neighbors gets it over. With it now, Bowl set near side. Here goes Sorensen cross court, and she gets the kill. Bryn Sorensen with her 15th, give Bowl the assist. It's 2-1. Scheduled start time for the next match. Again, will make its way in AA in the exhibit hall, as that one will be the first of the day with Bismarck Century and West Fargo Horace, as this is going to be an ace here for MPB, and we're knotted at 2 apiece. So good serve here for Hoffman. We're tied at 2. Well, the next match here on the main court will be Linton HMB against our Redeemers after the conclusion of this match. Spalding gets blocked. Eventually the block will go down. Thank you in part to Jorgen Tripp. It's 3-2. As MPB sees this one with the serve here with Hoffman continuing. That'll go to the back right to Guy. Cree will play this now into the middle, pushed across the net, but we're going to get a violation here as this one is a double, and Sorensen looking to make sure she's okay. Just kind of went down. Looks to be possibly just a rolled ankle as she's looks to be all right for the moment. Obviously, some anxiety and some pressure going through. This will be a right-hand attempt by Neighbors, back right corner. MPB here with Hoffman looking to play this one to Bull, able to get that across. Surrey will see it now with Cree set to the outside. Here goes Neighbors again with the right-handed swing for the kill. Kenzie Neighbors gets her 9th kill. It's 4-3. MPB on to receive this serve here of Spalding. Spalding with the serve to Sorensen, playing this one as Bull. Sorensen gets up, right-handed attempt will be out of play. Tied at 4. Second tie of the set. Surrey needs it to force a 5th and trying to still have a aspiration of making it to the semis. MPB 1 set away from a semifinal round date tomorrow morning. Spalding, good serve. Sorensen with the up to Bull. Free ball across here from Hoffman. Neighbors will play it. This one set middle. Right-handed attempt is Keller for the kill. Ava Keller's got her 8th. Mustangs here at 5-4. Surrey leads it by 1 as Chloe with the serve with 10 kills to lead the floor here for Surrey. Spalding into the middle. Bull gonna set this one up. Here's a push back left corner by Sorensen. Mustangs will go to the outside. Neighbors right-handed swing, and when she's on that outside here in this system, she becomes very dangerous. It's 6-4. Neighbors now in double digits with her 10th. As they'll see it here for the Mustangs. As Spalding continues to serve. Spalding into the middle. That'll go to Sorensen. MPB will play it near side as Sorensen throws it off the block. Neighbors to Guy. Neighbors with the left hand tips it across. Nice dig on the way as we'll get a double, and this will be called on Violet Bull. After the attempt there by Lockenmeyer is a 7-4 lead here for Surrey. As Surrey with the serve here with Spalding. Spalding in the middle. Sorensen's going to play this one. MPB will play it to the near side. Right-handed attempt. There's a kill on the way for Jorgen Tripp. It's 7-5. Service here for MPB. As Surrey will see this to the outside. Right-handed swing again for Neighbors. She's got her 11th kill. And the Mustangs continue to rack up the points here in set number 4. As the Mustangs will see this one here with Kate Molgard. As Molgard, one of 7 seniors here for the Mustangs at the service line, up by 3 early in set 4. Bull near side, Tripp off the double. With it, Molgard to the middle. This one going to be tipped across by Keller. Bull set near side. Here goes Sorensen. Able to get that one through for the kill. Her 16th, the 1-2 combination of Opp and Sorensen have combined for 33 kills here this morning for Medina-Pingree Buchanan. Service here for Sorensen, the senior. Sorensen going to go a little short. Playing this one is Guy. Helping it out on the way is Molgard, and they get the push across the net eventually with the point. Here on the way. Good spot here for the Mustangs to see that one across with Keller as they have a 9-6 advantage. MPB will play this to Bull, sent to the near side. Here goes Destiny Appa over the double. Nice dig by Arnott. Arnott then has to try to get a free ball over, does. Thunder here with Bull one more time. Here goes Opp with the tip and kill. Little power tip off the side of the block. As the point goes to MPB as they're trailing it here by 2. Service for the Thunder. This one comes into the middle. Mustangs going to play this one. It'll be tight as Martin tried to put the ball away. Kept alive by Surrey, but then we get one that comes across the net. It'll be a double, and the point here for the Thunder. It's 9-8. Service here for Jorgen Tripp. Tripp to the back left with it now for the Mustangs. They'll see it with Guy. Good tip across the net. Violet Bull set. Here goes Destiny Opp. Good up there by Neighbors in the back row. Outside, right-handed swing by Guy. Kept alive by the left hand of Sorensen with the left fist. And Opp pushes it over on the third. Set outside. Here goes Guy one more time. One more time is Sorensen with the left hand. Free ball here from Opp. With it now is Surrey into the middle. Right-handed attempt goes Keller, back left corner for the points. Keller's got her 10th. It's a 10-8 contest. Surrey leads it here by 2. There's Bryn Sorensen right now in that back row here for MPB. With it here is Surrey. As Ava Keller with the serve, going to go right at Sorensen and Hoffman. MPB gets this one over by Opp. Now for the Mustangs, they will play it back set. Right-handed attempt, this one able to get over by Riles. Near side is Opp off the ribbon. Guy will play this one as Mogard able to hustle after it. Free ball on the third. Hoffman to Bull, MPB Opp one more time as this is down for the point. Destiny Opp with her 19th, and the point comes here to the Thunder. 10-9 service here for Nagel. As Nagel will come into the middle. Surrey will set as this one goes to the right side over the double. Good spot. And then trying to help it out is MPB, unable to do so after the swing there by Riles. Sorensen got the ball up, but then no one went to go play that second hit. It's 11-9 Mustangs up by 2. If you're just joining us earlier here in the first through the third, Surrey grabbed the first 25-22. MPB did that in the second, and then the Thunder won it 26-24 in the third to have a 2-1 lead. Here goes Destiny Opp, and she is denied. Spalding with the block. And Surrey starting to separate here at 12-9. And we're going to get Coach Connell to call a timeout here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. The Surrey Mustangs lead it by 3 after the block by Spalding on YourLiveVent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
It's the state quarterfinals here on YourLiveEvent.com. In the Division B ranks, Surrey 12, Medina-Pingree, Buchanan 9. Chase Miller with you here. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. They've been a trusted financial partner, and see what values-based banking can do for you at Bank North. Go to banknorth.bank. That's banknorth.bank to find a branch and location near you. This one gets pushed across on the way by Martin. Set. Here goes Spalding in the middle. Off the side of the block, MPB with Martin up and over. Quickly back here for the Thunder. Set outside. Cross court for the kill. Here's Cameron Guy. Guy with the points. It's 13-9. Service here for Surrey. As Cree on to serve to the back right corner. Thunder going to play this one to the near side as this goes for a kill. Martin gets her second. It's 13-10. So Martin with the point. Substitution as Lockenmeyer will check in. Destiny Opp will check out as Lockenmeyer makes her way to the service line with 2 of the 6 aces so far here for the Thunder. Serve on the way. This one will go to the libero and Arnott. Spalding now with the push, and it's returned right back to Martin. Martin with a couple of big points in consecutive order here for MPB for the senior. 13-11 service for Lockenmeyer. Going to go short, and this one off the ribbon, but it's an ace. Lockenmeyer with her third. It's 13-12, and just as Guy has been a problem at the service line for MPB, it's equally so now for Lockenmeyer for Surrey. Lockenmeyer, go to Neighbors, playing this one to the outside, up and over. It'll be Brunsell. MPB near side. Here goes Bryn Sorensen. Arnott with a good up. Cree middle. This one's Spalding blocked. Cree set outside. Here goes Guy down the line. Good up there from MPB by Nagel. Sorensen right-handed attempt this time. Gets the kill. Sorensen with her 17th, and we're tied at 13. Third tie of set number 4. As with it now is Lockenmeyer. Lockenmeyer gets another ace. And MPB is going to play with a lead for the first time since it was 4-3 Thunder here in the set. 14-13 service here for the Thunder. As they will check their way to the service line as this one will come across. Back set. Right-handed swing going to go across court. Good spot there from Guy. Bull nearly goes in the front row, and eventually the point will come down. So 14-all as the Mustangs onto the service line here with Guy. And right on cue with Lockenmeyer, we see it now with Guy here for Surrey. And a match that started 10 minutes after 9 o'clock here this morning in Bismarck, and Guy will have the third service error. Just couldn't muscle it enough across. And MPB now will play with the lead here at 15-14. Service here for Hoffman. Hoffman into the middle. Arnott will play it. Cree set to the outside. Here's a right-handed swing on the way from Neighbors. Good up by Lockenmeyer. Bryn Sorensen, little roll shot across, and a good spot at that. Sorensen with her 18th kill. 16-14. Thunder lead it by 2 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. One timeout taken in the set. That was by Medina-Pingree Buchanan. Service on the way as this one goes to the back left. Playing this one into the middle. Going to be Spalding. With it now is Bull. Set to the near side. Right-handed swing up and over is Sorensen. With it now for the Mustangs. They will go to the outside and into the net. It's 17-14 and a timeout here for Surrey. MPB leads it by 3 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Look at your calendar. There's still time to complete those building projects before freeze-up. Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro has everything you need. Top quality building materials, trusted tools, and Midland garage doors. Yes, it's busy now with harvest, but don't wait. Order now to ensure your products arrive on time so your projects are done before the first flake falls. Visit with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro and make your building projects plans a reality. Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. It is a 17-14 lead for the Thunder over the Surrey Mustangs here in set number 4. After the conclusion of this match, you'll see Linton HMB and our Redeemers here for the B. And then the B will continue at 3 o'clock in the afternoon with Langdon Area Munich and Central McLean. And then the last match for the B at 5 is scheduled with Edgeley, Cullum, Montpelier, and Flasher. Neighbors able to earn the point after the timeout here as Neighbors gets her 12th. So 17-15 service on the way for Spalding. Hoffman to see this to Bull, set middle. Sorensen, right-handed kill. Sorensen's got her 19th, matching Destiny up in that category. It's 18-15. Service here on the way for Violet Bull. Bull with 1 ace today. This one will be ace number 2. Bull gets her 2nd ace, and MPB right now starting to rattle them off with 6, 8, 9 aces total here in the match. As the Thunder to the service line here yet again. This one will be with Violet Bull. Bull to the back left corner. As you'll see at Surrey, right-handed swing. This one is an up. With it now is Bull set near side. Sorensen, little roll shot across. As Surrey will see it to the outside. This can be tipped over the net. With it, with the bump. Trying to get the free ball across. Sorensen able to do so on that one. As the Mustangs will handle it middle. Here goes Keller off the ribbon for the kill. Ava Keller with her 11th. It's 19-16 Mustangs back within 3 here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. For about every 2 points is what Surrey's going to need for every point that MPB has currently, as the Mustangs with the serve here with Mogard. This one will come into the middle. Violet Bull's going to set near side. Right-handed attempt over the double. Mustangs will see it here, as this one will go inside the attack line by Neighbors. And then trying to help it out is Violet Bull. Free ball by Sorensen. As this will come middle. Here goes Keller back left corner for the kill. Eva Keller has got her 12th. It's 19-17. Both teams have burned one timeout so far in set number 4. The service will be here with Mogard. Mogard on to serve, and this will be a service error. Second of the set, 4th of the match for the Mustangs. And MPB back up by 3 points here in the 4th set. Service here for Sorensen. Sorensen, good serve to Arnott. He'll play it there to Mogard, is this one able to get over there from Riles. Set near side. Here goes Destiny up down the line. The Mustangs, free ball over by Neighbors. Good hustle by Guy as well. Quickly up one more time. She's blocked by Keller. Really scrappy point by Surrey. 20-18 service here for Neighbors. Neighbors to the back right to Hoffman. Bull set near side. Here goes Destiny up. This one will be out of play. No touch. It's 20-19. And Coach Connell wants a timeout on that Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. The Thunder lead it by 1 here on your liveevent.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
High school volleyball here today on yourliveevent.com. It's the North Dakota Division B State Volleyball Tournament quarterfinal round action with you. Timeout right on cue. Brought to you in part by Bank North. Go to banknorth.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, as multi-Linton HMB fans are filing on in with our Redeemers as well, waiting for the conclusion of this volleyball match. This one will go short hop and plays it to Bull, but it's an ace regardless here by Neighbors. So Neighbors with the ace. It'll be the 6th here for Surrey. We're tied at 20 apiece. 5th tie of the set. Neighbors comes into the middle to Sorensen. Bull gonna set near side. Here goes Destiny up for the kill. Destiny with a match high 20. 21-20. The Thunder lead it by a point here as they will make their way to the service line. With it here into the middle, Arnott will play it as this will be bumped to the outside. Guy will run out of room. And after Surrey punched, MPB able to punch right back as they lead it by 3. Lead it by 2, need 3 to take the match. Service with it, middle. This one will come across the net to MPB's side. They'll bump it up one more time on top of the block. Neighbors will see it here. That'll go to Mogard to the outside. Right-handed swing by Guy, punched across the net by the Thunder. With it, middle. Right-handed swing by Keller. Good dig there from Bull as this one be pushed across on the way from Sorensen. Surrey into the back. Free ball across by Neighbors. MPB will see this one set near side. Right-handed swing by Opp. This one down to a knee. Good up on the way from the libero there in Arnott as they push it across on the 3rd. MPB one more time. Opp to the near side. That one goes through the block and down for the kill. 23-20. MPB up by 2. The Thunder will continue to handle this serve. As they do down the line, Surrey will see this one back set. Keller right-handed attempt over the double. Sorensen will play it. That'll go to Bull. Near side, here goes Opp. Right-handed swing. She's blocked by Keller. MPB one more time for Opp over the single block. Neighbors will see it here to Mogard. into the middle. Keller up and over, little roll shot. Bull into the back to Sorensen. Bump near side as this one be pushed by Destiny back left corner. Nice coverage there by Neighbors. Keller off her back left heel on the third. MPB with Bull. Back row attack comes Sorensen off the block by Keller. Helped alive there by Riles. With it now inside the attack line. Guy, little roll shot. The Thunder will see it here at Bull. Set middle. Right-handed swing on the way by Martin. Good dig here from Surrey. Pushed over by Keller. With it now, MPB. Here goes up. Push back left corner. Arnott sees it here. Neighbors with the free ball on the third. With it now, the Thunder. Violet Bull set middle. Destiny up. Right-handed swing. She's blocked, but it's going to be a block by the net here by Surrey. 23-21. Surrey with the serve. Hanging on for dear life here in the fourth. Got to have it set from a Mustangs perspective as they will make their way to the service line here with Ava Keller. Keller on to serve into the middle as this one comes across. With it here, going to be Destiny up, right-handed swing, unable to get that one over. 23-22. Service here for Keller. As Keller with the serve across the nets. MPB's going to play this one here, set near side. This one through the point. Martin with the kill. It's 24-22, and it's a match point here for MPB. The Thunder looking for the second straight season to get in the semis with a point. Nagel with the serve. That'll push Neighbors back. With it, back set. Here's a tight net ribbon, and it can't get across, and the Thunder take the quarterfinals in 4. In a volleyball match that goes 1 hour and 41 minutes, MPB takes it 25-22 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 25-22 Surrey in set number 1. Then it's all MPB in set 3, 4, and 5. 25-22, 26-24, and 25-22 as well. MPB with the win. We'll take a quick break, and we come back. We'll get to our post-game show coming up around the corner next as the Thunder will play at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning against the winner of either Linton HMB or our Redeemers. Surrey will play at 5 o'clock in the consolation semifinals. Back with more of this here on YourLiveVet.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of the Fargo-Moorhead area and surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into settling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
Welcome to the city of Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity. Here, you don't just find a house, you find a quality of life. Safe neighborhoods, affordable living, and a community that treats your family like their own. Build your dream home with lots starting at an attractive price and enjoy homeowner incentives and grant funds to help make it yours. Come live, work, and thrive in Hillsboro, where you don't just live, you belong.
We come back on our post-game show. We get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game contest here. That is Destiny Opp here for the Thunder. Had 21 kills in this match. We had her down for as the Thunder make it for the second straight season in the semifinals. How does that sound, Destiny? You had to earn this one, obviously, against Surrey. Not the first set you wanted, but how sweet is it to be back in the semis back-to-back years?
Yeah, it feels so good to be back. I'm so excited to play again tomorrow. It's just such a good feeling, and I just cannot wait to keep going.
What was the change after the first set, outside of playing at 9 o'clock in the morning? Just what was it about, getting in rhythm a little bit, going into set number 2 and carrying that with you for the final third and fourth?
Yeah, so I feel like we struggle a little bit in the morning. We're a little bit slower, but I feel like We just got really hype at the beginning of that second set, and our mindset changed so much, and we were just so ready to go out there and play and get our game.
How about Lockenmeyer, right? 4 aces here for Aubrey. What does she just do at that service line that's such a weapon for your team?
Yeah, she's such an amazing and aggressive server, and she just knows where to place that ball. When JC gives spot serves for her, she just knows exactly where to put that ball where JC wants it.
It's been a lot of fun to see this team. Obviously, there was some size across the net from Surrey. How big was the block, but also how big was knowing where to have your shot selection against those single and double blocks that you saw across the net here this morning?
Yeah, I just feel like it was really important, like, to know where to place the ball. It was also really important to notice where those blockers were placed and see where their passers maybe weren't placed where they should be. So I feel like that played a key role in placement.
So the nice thing is you're going to have more breakfast and volleyball tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the semifinals. What's the one thing that this team will do over the next 20-some hours before you get ready for that semifinal round tomorrow here, Destiny?
Yeah, I feel like we're going to watch film on these teams, probably stay and watch this game, take notes, rest, ice, lots of all that good stuff.
Going to be a lot of fun. Destiny, we'll let you go. Congratulations on the win. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
Destiny Opp with us here from the Thunder. We'll continue with more after this here in Bismarck.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball size hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
High school volleyball today. Destiny Opp again is our player of the game, brought to you in part by Enbridge. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That again is Enbridge.com for career opportunities. We go from there to our Agassi Precision Egg Play of the Contest. And they feature Precision Egg Play of the Contest. Well, for Surrey, it was the blocks. We had them down for 14 blocks that resulted directly into points for the Mustangs. And then for the Thunder, it was the service line. After having 0 aces in the first set, they would finish the match with 9 and have them all there in sets 2, 3, and 4 as well, as they were able to see that one there with 9 aces in the match for MPB. And just the 3 servicers, they did a really nice job. Lockenmeyer had 4 aces in the match. That, again, is our play of the contest, brought to you in part by Agassi Feature Precision Egg. Your Agassi Precision Egg, your feature precision planting dealer. Get ready for the upcoming spring planting season by visiting planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com. As MPB able to win it here in 4 sets, and they will take on either Linton HMB, which, mind you, they played Linton HMB in the district championship. They played Linton HMB in the Region 1B championship, and they could see them again in the particular semifinals potentially, or they would see our Redeemers in the semifinals upcoming. And our Redeemers been an awfully good team at Linton HMB just in the last 5 to 10 years here when you think of high school volleyball in the state of North Dakota. Destiny Opp again, 21 kills to lead the floor. Bryn Sorensen had 14 here for MPB. Lockenmeyer with 4 aces, 2 by Hoffman, 2 by Bull, and 1 by Sorensen. Well, for Surrey, they were led by Mackenzie Neighbors with 12 kills, 12 for Ava Keller. You had 10 for Spalding, 8 on the way for Riles, and 5 for Guy. Guy with 4 aces, Neighbors and Cree had 1 apiece. While for MPB, Lockenmeyer with 4, Hoffman and Bull with 2, and Sorensen with 1 as well. Here's a look at your finals today so far for our first of many matches, 12 matches in Bismarck here today. The first 2 go like this. Mayport CG over to Lax Burlington in straight sets. That one was a sweep for the Patriots. They had to earn it in set 1, but came back and took advantage over the Lakers. They will await the winner of Dickinson Trendy or Central Cass. We'll have that match for you for our next broadcast here at 1 o'clock is a scheduled time between the Squirrels and the Titans. While for the Division B next match, it's Linton HMB and our Redeemers. That match will get underway in about 20 minutes here. And then Double A just about to start with Bismarck Century and West Fargo Horace, as the opening point of that quarterfinal round match goes to West Fargo Horace. Again, alongside Brady Siebels, I'm Chase Miller with you. Thanks so much for tuning into our broadcast here tonight. That does it for our, I should say this morning, that does it for our coverage of our first Division B matchup. Our next Division B matchup will be later tonight with Edgeley, Cullum, Montpelier, and Flasher. Brady Siebels will have the call for you on that one. But our next match will be Central Cass and Dickinson Trendy here on YourLiveVent.com at 1. And then we'll also get to Valley City and Thompson later tonight. That'll be at 7. Until the Squirrels and the Titans, have a great rest of your morning. Join us for some afternoon volleyball here inside the Bismarck Event Center. MPB for the second straight year, heading to the semifinals with a 4-setter over the Surrey Mustangs.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.